action coming at you here at Blitzkrieg Pros, Wild in the Streets. And it is gut check time for these two tag teams because both are jockeying for a high position in our tag team rankings, but something's got to give here. Our first look at the tandem here in Enfield of Wrench and Resolve. We've seen them separately.
Definitely a hard-working team, up-and-comers in the tag team division and ready to show Enfield what they are all about.
What we've learned about these two in their respective singles outings, 2 words apply to both. Well, actually 3 words. 100% effort. Yeah. We've seen Eric Cha-Cha bleed in this Blitzkrieg ring. We've seen Jake Gray leave it all out in the Blitzkrieg ring as a tandem. Fascinated to see what comes of it. And fascination, same can be said for their opponents here. Our first look.
Truly, which is why I'm super excited for this matchup as a sort of palate cleanser. We've gotten a lot of emotion right so far with the Jensen opener and then that grudge match, that absolute war between Bear Bronson and TJ Crawford. But now we get to look at 2 up-and-coming, very, very interesting tag teams. That are looking to make their names here at Blitzkrieg Pro.
No doubt about that. Brothers who grew up fighting one another, but just really started putting the pedal to the metal in official tag team competition on the independent circle. Magnifico and Terrifico. Terrifico with that winged mask. Magnifico with the long curls. Definitely intrigued to see how their styles come into play against Wrench and Resolve.
I mean, isn't every brother's first opponent their other brother?
No doubt about that. And imagine how much they're tried and tested against one another.
Who knows each other like a pair of brothers? The Wrench and Resolve, brothers from other mothers.
Certainly. Both troubleshooters, both well-aligned, both hard-working individuals.
No shortage of respect already between these two teams. The missions of the two are identical. But something's got to give here. The rock, the paper, the scissors, we have our winner.
It'll be Magnifico and Jake Gray starting it out for their respective teams. Magnifico known more for his technical style, while Terrifico more of the high flyer.
Now locking horns now. And interesting, the physical attributes of these two teams very similar. So it's going to come down a lot to strategy and execution more than anything. Now the headlock locked in, pop of the hips brings over the handyman.
It may also come down to experience. I mean, Wrench and Resolve have been teaming, across the states together. They've had experience being a well-oiled machine within a tag team match. This is the first time we're seeing Los Ificos together here at Blitzkrieg.
Yeah, that brother familiarity comes into play, but you still got to make the proper adjustments within a wrestling ring. You're absolutely right.
And nothing's going to prepare you quite like actually being in there and getting the reps in.
Nothing prepares anyone for a time in front of the Blitzkrieg faithful at the House of Pierogies.
God, how do you game plan for that?
It's true.
Now well done. Now Jake Gray. Jake Gray, very gifted with evasion tactics. Keeps his opponents off balance regularly.
Super spry, incredible speed, matched with the striking acumen of Eric Cha-Cha for Wrench and Resolve. Ooh. Talk about agility. Great save from Magnifico on the apron.
Now Magnifico out the back door, rolls on through, coming in high.
But again, hard to prepare. Going back to that point, every ring is a different size, right?
Yes.
Every venue is different. Every feel is different. This is part of the feeling out process, is getting adjusted to your setting.
And we all can speak to it from experience, even if with the rings that are the same dimensions. Sometimes the ropes are higher. Sometimes they're not as tight. Correct. Every time it's an adjustment. And now, Magnifico sends Jake Gray into the corner of Los Ificos.
Tag made. Terrifico coming in.
Getting terrific in the corner with the running back elbow. And now our first look at some tandem offense.
Oh, double penalty kicks teeing off on Jake Gray. And now the cover from Terrifico.
Outside leg hooked, only good for 2, says our referee, our namesake for this very venue, Bill Thompson.
Air Bill, if you will.
Oh, yeah. That's why they named the building after him. They were so inspired by his defiance of gravity. And now Eric Cha-Cha entering the contest here. The resolve portion of Wrench and Resolve coming in hot. Finds home with the Bulldog.
Face first goes Terrifico, and Jake Gray off the rope. Springs into the drop kick. Cha-Cha with the cover. Still a lot of energy for Terrifico.
Cha-Cha now. And as it's been said, very gifted with a grounded style, a striking style. Cha-Cha is a great phase shifter. If there's anybody that could put the brakes on a high flyer, Cha-Cha's a good one to call.
Ooh, head springs out of that. Great evasion.
Fireman's carry now.
Oh, reversed into an arm drag.
Now finds home with the drop kick. Most terrific. Now the wheelbarrow.
Oh, puts the brakes on though, does Cha-Cha.
Now the Irish whip. Cha-Cha drills him.
Oh, just levels Terrifico. Now the tag again.
See some tandem offense now from Wrench and Resolve. Hooking up the double suplex.
But
Waiting.
Magnifico.
Coming to the aid of his brother, and interestingly, shifts Terrifico into some offense.
A pair of shins into a pair of drop kicks. Both members of Wrench and Resolve sent to the outside.
And dividing and conquering are Los Ificos.
A terrific plancha and a magnificent plancha. Los Ificos rolling here at Wild in the Streets. Now the tag. Thinking ahead. That's Los Ificos.
Great strategizing for an up-and-coming team, but Eric Cha-Cha now, ooh, taking down Terrifico.
Short range from the clothesline, nobody home on the flying knee. Drills him with the Yakuza kick.
Yep. Spiraling down to the mat, and now looking like a 2-on-1 affair.
Cha-Cha's created a very valuable opening for Wrench and Resolve. Soars in with the kick, does Cha-Cha. Now Gray. Elevating. Oh, hold on.
Oh, boy.
Oh! Clubbed him. What a hellacious landing.
And Terrifico keeping the matchup alive. Almost shoving Cha-Cha into Jake Gray to break up that pinfall.
The full efforts, the desire to rise here in Blitzkrieg Pro, evident in both of these teams. Now Jake Gray.
In control, getting Magnifico back to their corner. Here comes Cha-Cha.
And the frequent tags from Wrench and Resolve may be making all the difference for Wrench and Resolve. It's in the drop zone. Here comes Cha-Cha. Wow, somersault into the senton.
But Magnifico still finds a way to kick out. Terrifico was reaching out. You can see he senses the danger his brother is in. He's trying. He's just fingertips away.
And now the fireman's carry from Eric Cha-Cha. Wait. Oh, Cha-Cha able to back roll out. The tag from Jake Gray. Soars into the stomp, does Cha-Cha. And the elbow drop from the handyman.
Little elbow grease on that one, and the hook in the leg. It's still Magnifico. Driven by a force to prove themselves, keeping it alive for Los Ificos.
And Wrench and Resolve thus far are managing the pace of this contest these last few minutes very well.
They've definitely been incredible at keeping one another fresh, are Wrench and Resolve. They've cut Magnifico off from Terrifico.
Now perimeter defense, and it's a 1-on-2 affair.
On the shoulders of Gray, rolls through and makes the tag.
Fresh as a daisy now.
And even more fired up after witnessing everything that his brother Magnifico went through.
Yeah, Terrifico, fresh and coming in hot, but down to the bandera to the outside. Steps up though, that right head kick.
And now Cha-Cha, ooh, taken out at ringside by Terrifico.
Looking to jack the jaw. Gray puts on the brakes. Terrifico, the wheelbarrow. Gets it.
Now rallying off of the support from the fans at Blitzkrieg Pro, straight through the ropes, neutralizing Cha-Cha.
And now his brother back on the apron. Los Ificos. They may be sensing that this is their moment.
And what a statement they would make if they could capture this win tonight, but nope, Jake Gray.
Oh!
From both sides. Gonna be, wait, Cha-Cha, last possible second.
Incredible sense of Eric Cha-Cha. Well, reverses and sends Terrifico barreling out to ringside.
Cha-Cha weaves his way through. Inverts the Olympic slam. And now Jake Gray back up. Cha-Cha hooking up the Russian leg sweep. That's a lot of steam. My God! The sling blade, the leg sweep, the cover! That's it! Wrench and Resolve notch their first victory as a tag team here in Enfield, Connecticut at Wild in the Streets.
But
what a statement.
Yeah, you cannot put it past either of these tag teams who really gave an impressive showing. But it is Eric Cha-Cha and Jake Gray who are standing tall as the victors.
And you see that Jake Gray, he's saying, we're coming for those belts. We're coming for those tag team championships. And I knew it because I can feel there's a difference to Wrench and Resolve tonight. They're at a different level. There was a quality of their performance tonight that I haven't seen before. They really want it. And I think, to your point, Johnny, they were trying to make a statement tonight.
Yeah, there's